Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to LC Drone Solutions. My name is Lamir Carter, and today we've got some big news that's making waves in the drone community, especially if you've been following Anzu Robotics. So we're diving into the controversy surrounding their relationship with DJI and why it's got US lawmakers raising red flags. So let's get into it. Asking yourself, well, what's all the drama with Anzu Robotics? So Anzu is a Texas-based drone company, and right now it's under scrutiny because of its close ties with DJI, the well-known Chinese drone manufacturer that we're all familiar with. So basically, lawmakers have raised concerns that Anzu Robotics might be serving as a proxy for DJI. They're working with DJI to circumvent US laws that limit the use of DJI technology. That's basically what today's article will be about. This comes by way of dronedj.com. Shout out to Ishvina Singh. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the title of this article, Anzu Robotics, Ties to Drone Maker DJI Under Congressional Scrutiny. Texas-based drone firm Anzu Robotics is facing scrutiny from U.S. lawmakers over its relationship with the DJI. The House Select Committee on the Strategic Competition between the U.S. and the CCP has raised concerns that Anzu might be serving as a pass-through for DJI to circumvent U.S. sanctions. Now, there is current tension between our two countries, the U.S. and China, which are multifaceted and rooted in both long-standing issues. One, there's the economic and trade tensions, right? And this has been going on since 2018, and it's only escalated, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's the Taiwan and regional security issue. Taiwan is particularly sensitive. The U.S. has continued its support for Taiwan, while China views it as a violation of its sovereignty. And then it kind of goes on from there to human rights and geopolitical issues, which I won't get into. Let's continue with this article. Chairman John Molinar and Ranking Member Raja Krishnamurthy of the House Select Committee on the Strategic Competition between the U.S. and the CCP have written to Randall Warnes, who is the CEO of Anzu Robotics, demanding answers about his company's relationship with DJI. So these two guys write, essentially the Anzu's Raptor T is a DJI Mavic 3, but it's just painted green with its remote control and application all running on DJI technology. Based in part on your own statements, it appears that DJI is using Anzu as a pass-through company in an attempt to avoid current and anticipated U.S. restrictions on DJI products. But if you scroll down to this paragraph of the article here, it says that there are no royalties shared with the licensing organization, no joint or shared ownership of Anzu Robotics, and no reporting on customer data. On top of that, according to presentations that Anzu provided, DJI is also providing priority technical support for all Anzu drones. Given these facts, it is hard to understand the business rationale for DJI to enter into this relationship, aside from using it as a pass-through to circumvent legal restrictions placed on its products. I remember reading a piece that said Anzu claims that their drones are manufactured in Malaysia and that the company is fully divested from Chinese origins. However, U.S. lawmakers still remain skeptical. They are concerned that Anzu's arrangements with DJI, where DJI provides the technology with no royalties, as we just read, no shared ownership or obligations for customer data reporting, might be a strategy to bypass U.S. sanctions against DJI. Now I'm going to skim through this a bit, so if you would like to read this yourself, I will include a link to the full article. As of 2020, the company controlled an estimated 77%, this is talking about DJI, of the U.S. commercial drone market and provided approximately 90% of the drones used by U.S. public safety agencies, including law enforcement and firefighting departments. Then, in 2022, the Pentagon classified DJI as a Chinese military company, a designation that prohibits the U.S. military from procuring its products. The concern is not just about the drones themselves, but also the software and data infrastructure that supports them. Lawmakers fear that these systems could be used for espionage or other activities detrimental to U.S. national security. Over the past year, Congress has enacted several measures to limit DJI's influence, including the Countering CCP's Drone Act, which would ban DJI technology from U.S. communications networks. Now, one thing I noticed while reading this article is the lack of mentioning Skydio and their involvement in this. So amidst this legislative push, there has been speculation about Skydio. So they're a leading U.S. drone manufacturer, and they have been playing a role, or at least that's the speculation, playing a role in lobbying for these restrictions to eliminate the competition. And as one content creator said best, if Skydio can't beat them, they're going to regulate them out of existence. And when I say them, I mean DJI. However, despite Adam publicly denying that the company lobbied for the ban on DJI drones, there are some factors that suggest Skydio may have indirectly supported the legislation. There has been criticism from competitors and stakeholders who believe that Skydio has benefited from or supported the legislative push against DJI. Not only that, Adam has testified before Congress, emphasizing the risk associated with Chinese drones. However, these measures have raised serious questions about the future of the U.S. drone market. DJI's products are not only popular, but also affordable, making them the go-to choice for many public safety agencies and enterprises. In the end, the situation underscores the importance of developing and supporting domestic alternatives to Chinese technology. I'm going to end it here. At the same time, the debate over DJI and Anzu Robotics serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in enforcing national security measures in a globalized economy. As the drone market and technology landscape continue to evolve, so too will the strategies employed by companies and governments alike to navigate these challenges. This entire situation is part of a broader U.S. effort to reduce dependence on Chinese technology due to national security concerns. The U.S. government has already implemented several measures against DJI, including placing the company on the Pentagon's blacklist and restricting American investments in DJI. So I guess the question now is, what's next for Anzu Robotics? This investigation is still ongoing, and depending on what lawmakers find, we could see more restrictions or even legal action. This is definitely a story to keep an eye on, especially if you're in the drone industry like myself, or you're just interested in how global tech companies navigate these tricky waters. All right, everyone, that's it for today. If you want to read more about this, be sure to check out the full article on dronedj.com, linked below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates on this story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.